Leg cramps, aching muscles, and weakening legs. These are some of the most common complaints I hear from seniors. And while they may seem like just part of getting older, the truth is that they're often signals of hidden nutrient deficiencies your body can no longer ignore. After the age of 60, your muscles, nerves, and blood vessels don't function the same way they once did. Your body struggles to absorb and use certain vitamins that are essential for smooth muscle contraction, strong bones, and steady circulation. Without enough of them, you might notice nighttime cramps, swelling, or a sense of weakness every time you stand up or climb stairs. The good news, just like your diet can drain your strength, it can also bring it back. By restoring the right vitamins, ones that many seniors are unknowingly low in, you can relax tense muscles, boost oxygen delivery to your legs, and feel more stable and energized again. One vitamin in particular, sometimes overlooked in daily nutrition, acts like a secret key. It opens blood vessels in the legs, improving circulation in a way that can transform how your muscles feel and perform. In today's video, we'll break down the 5 most important vitamins for stronger legs and better circulation. Each one has a unique role in stopping painful cramps, keeping your nerves sharp, and protecting your vessels from stiffening with age. Stick around, because by the end, you'll understand how to use these nutrients to rebuild leg strength from the inside out. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments. Have you ever struggled with leg cramps at night or while walking? Share your experience and let's learn from each other. And if you find this kind of information helpful, make sure to tap that like button and subscribe so you don't miss future videos packed with practical health tips. All right, it's time to uncover the 5 vitamins that could make all the difference in your leg strength and circulation. Number 1, vitamin D. Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin, but its impact goes far beyond mood and bone health. When it comes to leg strength and preventing painful cramps, this vitamin is absolutely essential. Without it, your body cannot properly absorb and use calcium, the mineral that drives every single muscle contraction. That means if you're deficient, your muscles can misfire, seize up, or feel chronically weak. And here's the surprising part. After 60 up to 70% of older adults are vitamin D deficient, even if they spend time outdoors. Why does this matter so much for your legs? Calcium isn't just for bones. It acts as an electrical signal that tells your muscles when to tighten and when to relax. If vitamin D is missing, calcium never makes it into your muscles efficiently. The result? Painful nighttime cramps, weak contractions when you walk, and slower recovery after even light activity. Seniors often mistake this for normal aging, but in many cases, it's simply low vitamin D. Scientific research continues to connect vitamin D deficiency with muscle weakness. In one large study of older adults, those with low vitamin D had significantly lower muscle strength and balance compared to those with healthy levels. Another review in the Journal of Endocrinology and Metabolism found that vitamin D supplementation in deficient seniors reduced the frequency of muscle cramps and improved overall mobility. For anyone struggling with leg instability or frequent falls, this is a game-changing discovery. But it's not just about muscle performance. Vitamin D also protects your bones from becoming brittle. Seniors with low vitamin D absorb less calcium into their skeleton, increasing the risk of fractures from even minor falls. Weak bones paired with weak muscles create the perfect storm for losing independence. By restoring vitamin D, you strengthen both systems at once: muscle fibers that contract properly and bones strong enough to support you. So how can you get more vitamin D? Sunlight is the most natural source, but aging skin is less efficient at converting sunlight into usable vitamin D. Food sources are important too. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as fortified milk and eggs, can give your levels a boost. Still, many seniors need supplementation, especially in winter months or if mobility makes it hard to spend time outdoors. Doctors often recommend 800 to 2,000 international units daily, but the exact dose should be based on a blood test and professional guidance. One often overlooked point is the connection between vitamin D and magnesium. Without enough magnesium, your body can't activate vitamin D, meaning even if you supplement, it may not work efficiently. That's why some seniors find their vitamin D levels stay low until they also increase magnesium intake through foods like spinach, almonds, or beans. If you've ever felt your legs cramp unexpectedly at night or noticed that your stride feels weaker than it used to, Don't shrug it off as just getting older. It could be your body sending a clear signal that it's starved of this crucial vitamin. By restoring vitamin D, you're not only helping your muscles contract properly, you're protecting your bones, reducing fall risk, and giving your legs the support they need to stay strong for years to come. So before you dismiss those leg cramps as just aging, remember, vitamin D could be the missing link. And the best part is, once you correct it, many people feel stronger and more stable in a matter of weeks. If you're finding this video helpful, make sure to drop a like. It really supports our work and tells us to bring you more practical health tips designed for seniors. Number 2, vitamin E. When most people think of vitamin E, they imagine it as a simple skin nutrient. But hidden beneath its reputation for healthy skin lies a powerful secret. Vitamin E is one of the most important vitamins for blood flow. In fact, it works like nature's own vessel relaxer, opening up circulation in your legs and delivering oxygen where it's needed most. For seniors struggling with cramps, swelling, or that heavy feeling after standing too long, this vitamin can make all the difference. So, how exactly does it work? Vitamin E is a potent antioxidant, which means it protects your blood vessels from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress occurs when unstable molecules called free radicals damage your cells, including the delicate lining of your arteries and capillaries. Over time, this damage makes vessels stiff, narrow, and less able to deliver oxygen-rich blood to your leg muscles. When circulation slows, your muscles are starved of fuel, making them prone to fatigue and cramping. By neutralizing these free radicals, vitamin E keeps your vessels flexible and resilient. But there's more. Vitamin E also reduces clotting inside your vessels. While clotting is important when you're injured, too much clotting inside your bloodstream can restrict circulation, especially in the legs. By helping prevent unnecessary clot formation, vitamin E allows blood to flow freely. That's why researchers have found that adequate vitamin E intake is linked to improved blood flow in peripheral arteries, the very vessels that keep your legs strong and energized. One clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition discovered that older adults who increased vitamin E intake experienced improved vascular function, including better blood vessel dilation. Simply put, their arteries were more relaxed, allowing smoother circulation. Another study highlighted vitamin E's role in reducing leg swelling in people with poor circulation, proving that its effects aren't just theoretical, they're measurable and practical. For seniors, this matters more than ever. Weak circulation is one of the hidden culprits behind leg weakness, cramps, and even slow healing. Without enough oxygen delivery, muscles tire out quickly, and recovery after even light exercise becomes harder. That's why vitamin E stands out as the secret circulation vitamin, because few people realize how strongly it ties to leg strength and vascular health. So, where can you find it? Some of the best food sources of vitamin E include almonds, sunflower seeds, hazelnuts, spinach, and avocado. A small handful of almonds, for instance, provides nearly half of your daily vitamin E needs. It's fat-soluble, which means it's absorbed better when eaten with healthy fats. So pairing spinach with olive oil or avocado can actually maximize the benefits. Supplements are available too, but experts recommend starting with food sources whenever possible, since they provide vitamin E in its natural form along with other synergistic nutrients. High-dose vitamin E supplements should be used with caution, especially if you're on blood-thinning medication, since it can enhance the effect. That's why it's always wise to check with a healthcare professional before taking large amounts. If you've noticed your legs swelling by the end of the day, or if cramps set in after just a short walk, vitamin E could be the missing link. By restoring this one nutrient, you're not only fueling your muscles with oxygen, you're protecting your arteries, calming inflammation, and ensuring that every step feels steadier. This is why vitamin E deserves the spotlight in today's list. While most people overlook it, it's the secret vitamin that helps open your blood vessels and brings life back into tired, aching legs. If this information resonates with you, don't forget to hit that like button. It tells us that these health tips are valuable, and it encourages us to keep making more videos to support your wellness journey. Number 3, vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 might not get as much attention as vitamin D or vitamin E, but when it comes to keeping your legs strong and pain-free, it plays a vital role. Unlike other vitamins that focus on muscles or blood vessels, B12 targets your nerves, the electrical wiring that tells your muscles when to contract and when to relax. Without healthy nerves, even the strongest muscles can feel weak, shaky, or numb. One of the first signs of B12 deficiency is tingling, or a pins and needles sensation in the legs. Some seniors also notice sudden numbness, burning pain, or cramps that don't seem to make sense. That's because vitamin B12 helps maintain the protective coating around your nerves, called the myelin sheath. When B12 levels run low, this coating breaks down and nerve signals misfire. The result? Miscommunication between the brain and your leg muscles, leaving you with weakness, clumsiness, or painful cramps. Research continues to confirm this connection. A study in the journal Neurology found that older adults with low B12 had more difficulty with balance, walking, and leg strength compared to those with adequate levels. Another review showed that B12 deficiency was directly linked to neuropathy, a condition where damaged nerves cause pain and weakness, especially in the feet and legs. For seniors, this is more than discomfort. It can raise the risk of falls, limit independence, and slow down recovery from injuries. So why do B12 levels drop with age? The answer is absorption. After 60, the stomach produces less acid, which is necessary to separate B12 from food proteins. This means even if you eat plenty of B12-rich foods like fish, eggs, or meat, your body may not absorb enough. Certain medications, especially those used for acid reflux or diabetes, can make the problem even worse by blocking absorption further. The good news is that B12 deficiency is fixable. For some seniors, a daily multivitamin with B12 is enough to maintain healthy levels. Others may require higher dose supplements, sublingual tablets that dissolve under the tongue, or even injections prescribed by a doctor. The best approach depends on how well your body can absorb it. But don't underestimate food sources. Foods like salmon, sardines, tuna, eggs, and fortified cereals remain excellent ways to boost your intake naturally. If you follow a plant-based diet, fortified products become especially important since natural plant foods don't provide B12. Pairing fortified foods with other nutrients like folate can further enhance nerve health. For seniors struggling with unexplained leg weakness or strange nerve sensations, testing B12 levels is a smart first step. Many people dismiss tingling or numbness as simple circulation issues, but in reality, they're often the nervous system crying out for help. By restoring B12, you're essentially repairing the communication lines between your brain and muscles. This can mean steadier steps, stronger contractions, and fewer episodes of cramping or discomfort. So if you've been dealing with mystery cramps or that uncomfortable buzzing in your legs, don't ignore it. Vitamin B12 may be the missing piece. Protecting your nerves is just as important as strengthening your muscles or improving your circulation, and this vitamin ensures all three systems work together. If you're finding these insights useful, let us know by giving this video a like. It helps us reach more people who might be struggling with the very same issues. Number 4. Vitamin C. Vitamin C is one of the most recognizable vitamins, often praised for its role in immunity. But for your legs, its importance goes much deeper. This nutrient is the backbone of collagen production, the protein that gives strength and flexibility to your tendons, ligaments, and blood vessels. Without enough collagen, your leg muscles may work hard, but the scaffolding holding everything together becomes fragile. That's when you start noticing stiffness, slower recovery from activity, or even joint pain that feels like it came out of nowhere. Collagen is especially important as we age. After 60, the body's natural collagen production drops significantly, leaving connective tissues weaker and blood vessels more prone to damage. Vitamin C steps in as the critical ingredient for building new collagen fibers. This isn't just about keeping your skin firm. It's about making sure the small capillaries in your legs remain strong enough to deliver oxygen and nutrients, and that your tendons and ligaments can support steady mobility. One review published in the British Journal of Nutrition highlighted how vitamin C deficiency is linked with fragile blood vessels and poor wound healing. For seniors, that translates into bruising more easily, feeling sore longer after exercise, and a greater risk of circulation problems. Another study found that higher vitamin C intake was associated with better muscle strength in older adults, showing its impact goes beyond connective tissue. Stronger collagen means more stable joints, healthier arteries, and a support system that keeps your legs steady. But vitamin C's benefits don't stop there. It's also a powerful antioxidant, shielding your muscles and vessels from free radical damage. Free radicals build up naturally from metabolism and exposure to pollutants, but in excess, they accelerate tissue breakdown and make recovery harder. By neutralizing them, vitamin C helps reduce soreness and protect the very fibers that keep your legs moving with ease. Food sources of vitamin C are abundant, making it one of the easiest vitamins to add to your daily routine. Citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits are classic choices. But don't forget about bell peppers, strawberries, kiwis, and broccoli, all of which often contain more vitamin C per serving than oranges. For seniors with digestive sensitivity, lightly steaming vegetables like broccoli or Brussels sprouts can make them easier to eat without losing too much vitamin C content. Supplements can be useful, especially if diet alone doesn't meet daily needs. The recommended amount for adults over 60 is about 75 to 90 milligrams per day, but some research suggests slightly higher amounts may be helpful for collagen support and antioxidant protection. Still, getting vitamin C from food is best, since whole foods also supply fiber and other complementary nutrients. Signs of deficiency can creep in subtly: gums that bleed easily, wounds that heal slowly, or skin that bruises at the slightest bump. If you've noticed any of these alongside leg stiffness or frequent soreness, vitamin C may be the missing link. Restoring it not only strengthens your connective tissue, but also fortifies your circulation network, two key factors in keeping your legs strong and mobile. Imagine walking without worrying about fragile joints, standing without that nagging stiffness, and knowing your blood vessels are resilient enough to handle daily strain. That's what consistent vitamin C intake can offer. So, while many people think of vitamin C only during cold season, for seniors focused on leg health, it's an everyday essential. By rebuilding collagen and shielding your blood vessels, it ensures that every step you take is supported from the inside out. If you're learning something new today, don't forget to give this video a like. It helps spread valuable health tips to more people just like you. Number 5. Vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 is often overshadowed by its better-known cousin, vitamin K1. But when it comes to strong legs and healthy circulation, K2 plays a role that seniors simply can't afford to ignore. Think of it as your body's calcium traffic director. Without it, calcium ends up in all the wrong places, like the walls of your arteries, leaving your bones weaker and your blood vessels stiffer. With it, calcium gets guided into your bones where it belongs, keeping your skeleton strong and your circulation smooth. Why is this so important for your legs? Because stiff calcified arteries restrict blood flow, starving your muscles of oxygen and nutrients. Over time, this creates that heavy-legged feeling many seniors describe, along with a higher risk of cramps and poor recovery after even light activity. On the flip side, when K2 directs calcium into bones, your legs get the double benefit of stronger support structures and more flexible vessels. It's a nutrient that protects both your framework and your fuel lines. Scientific research backs this up. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that higher vitamin K2 intake was associated with reduced arterial calcification and a lower risk of cardiovascular disease, conditions that directly affect circulation to the legs. Another large European study confirmed that people with the highest intake of K2 had significantly lower risks of vascular stiffness compared to those with the lowest intake. For seniors, this translates into smoother blood flow and less risk of circulation-related cramps. K2 also has a direct effect on bone strength, which is vital after 60. As bone density naturally declines, fractures become a real threat to independence. Vitamin K2 activates proteins that bind calcium into the bone matrix, essentially locking this mineral in place. Without K2, even high calcium intake or supplements may not strengthen bones the way you expect. Instead, some of that calcium may harden in your arteries, causing more harm than good. So, where can you get vitamin K2? Unlike vitamin K1, which is found in leafy greens, K2 is concentrated in animal-based and fermented foods. Excellent sources include hard cheeses, egg yolks, chicken, and liver. One of the richest sources is natto, a traditional Japanese fermented soybean dish, though its strong flavor makes it less popular in Western diets. Even so, incorporating smaller amounts of cheese, eggs, or fermented foods can go a long way toward improving your K2 intake. Supplements are also an option, especially in the form of MK7, one of the most bioavailable types of K2. This version has a longer half-life in the body, meaning it stays active in your system longer and works more efficiently. Pairing K2 with vitamin D is especially powerful since D helps you absorb calcium while K2 ensures it ends up in your bones, not your arteries. For seniors noticing leg stiffness, cramps that don't seem tied to hydration, or even visible signs of varicose veins, vitamin K2 might be a missing piece. By keeping your blood vessels flexible and your bones strong, it supports both sides of leg health, circulation, and stability. Imagine standing up from a chair without that heavy, stiff feeling, or taking a walk without worrying about cramps slowing you down. That's the kind of difference vitamin K2 can make when your body has what it needs to direct calcium wisely. So don't overlook this quiet but powerful vitamin. For anyone over 60, it could mean the difference between fragile legs that tire easily and strong, steady legs that carry you with confidence. If you've been enjoying this series of vitamins, let us know by hitting that like button. It motivates us to keep bringing you practical, science-based tips for better health. To sum it all up, leg cramps and weakness after 60 aren't just random. They're often clear signals that your body is running low on key vitamins. From vitamin D's role in powering muscle contractions, to vitamin E's ability to open up blood vessels, to vitamin B12's nerve protection, vitamin C's collagen support, and vitamin K2's direction of calcium, each one provides a unique benefit that directly strengthens your legs and improves circulation. The best part is, these nutrients aren't exotic or hard to find. With the right foods like salmon, eggs, nuts, citrus fruits, and leafy greens, you can rebuild what age slowly takes away. Supplements can help fill in the gaps when diet alone isn't enough, but it's always wise to start with whole foods and discuss options with your doctor, especially if cramps or swelling keep coming back. Remember, healthy legs mean more than comfort. They give you freedom, balance, and independence as you age. By focusing on the right vitamins, you're not just stopping cramps, you're investing in your mobility and confidence for years ahead. So, if you've been waking up at night with painful cramps or feeling your legs get heavier during the day, don't ignore the signs. Your body is telling you it needs support, and now you know exactly where to start. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and explore more of our content. There's plenty here to help you protect your health and make smarter choices every day. Stay consistent, stay healthy, and here's to stronger legs at every age.